I've been meaning to ask, what is the path to taming the mind and creating more internal peace?
There's no path.
What is it then, if any?
There's nothing.
Okay. So there's no such thing as internal peace, or there's no such way to get there?
There's no way to get there. Now, does that mean that you can't get there? Absolutely not.
Have you got there?
You know, that's a reasonable question, but it's irrelevant. Like, I think it would be best to consider me like just the worst heathen. That would make more sense. Just do that. Because I have no interest in saying, "Oh, yes, I got there." It's so hierarchical. It's such a social construct, right? I have no interest in saying, "Yes, I've gotten there." That's why I said it's best to consider me like the worst of the worst. Then that'll at least settle that. So we don't have to enter the flexing domain.
It's not about flexing, it's just being.
No, because you're acting as if I speak the truth, it's going to be heard as the truth. Right now, I'm speaking and it's going through a microphone, it's being processed. And that's going into a computer, and then it's going thousands of miles away. There's lots of processing going on there. I mean, typically what happens is, and I will never say this is universal, because every human being is different. Every human being has a different set of talents. Every human being has a different set of receptors. There are some universalities, and they're not like 100% universal, but they're largely predictable. For instance, everyone's going to fall for prescriptions. Everyone. I don't care if you're the next Buddha. You're going to fall for prescriptions. I guarantee it. It's all you've ever heard. It's all you know. That's the world that you live in. You have no other opposing type of thing that you ever heard. But what I will say is that typically what happens is people come to my work. Some people, for whatever crazy reason, happen to enjoy it, but a lot of people, I think, are offended by it, and they get angry, and they either leave forever, or they come back and say, "Well, that was really offensive, and it was a shotgun between my eyes, but I can't deny that it was true, and therefore I've come back." And the fact that they came back, I don't care if they came back. I'm giving you, these are things that I never predicted. These are things that I've learned from listening to people. And so, like, how these things are not like you hear it, then you put it in your pocket, and then you go away. That works for prescriptions. That works for garbage. It doesn't work for this. I mean, this is for a very, 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 very specific individual.
When you said this, what do you mean? This is for?
Truth. Devotion to truth. Conquering the mind, overcoming the world. Truth is for a serious human. I was going to say humans, but it isn't really plural.
But if the entire construct from the very beginning is designed in a way that you've outlined in this conversation, which is to do with prescriptions and shortcuts and hacks, then how many people really have that tendency or disposition to do some genuine truth seeking?
Well, that's what I just said. Almost no one. There's maybe a handful in the world. And then how many people, as a result, do you see who become a Buddha, who become a Jesus? You see your whole neighborhood becoming Jesuses?
No way. I mean,
Okay, so everyone in your
different
neighborhood,
priorities and
but
different
everyone in your
problems.
neighborhood is doing meditation and mindfulness and doing the 5 ways to become happy and the 6 crap ways to do crap, right? They're all doing that. There's plenty to find to do those, but there's no one who's serious. And what's implied in my statement is that people should be serious. So no, they shouldn't. If they are, they are. If they're not, they're not. If they're not, you're not going to make them. And if they are, you're not going to unmake them. It's about reality. It's not about nonsense and garbage.
It's not about should or should not. It's about
100%.
You choose to invest your time with people who are serious about pursuing and seeking the truth.
Well, I don't think it's about pursuing people. It's either you are or you're not. There's no like group. Group is the devil. Where there's a group, there cannot be truth. By definition, it is mutually exclusive.